thank you so much for joining me for this tutorial slash review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a brand new product from one of my favourite makeup brands of all time, and it's called Lime Crime. And this is the product that I'm reviewing today. This is the Candy Eyed Eyeshadow Helper, and this is from Lime Crime, and this is the perfect eyeshadow base for your loose eyeshadows. You guys know that I love loose eyeshadows. They're my favourite type of eyeshadows, and I really like them because they're so easy to blend. They are a little bit more for an advanced makeup user, but once you start using loose eyeshadows like shimmer eyeshadows and loose eyeshadows, you'll really fall in love with makeup because it just makes eyeshadow, you know, so much more fun. So to set a really good loose eyeshadow, you need an eyeshadow primer. And I've been on the hunt for a really good eyeshadow primer. Lime Crime recently got in contact with me because they finally discovered on YouTube that I'm a Lime Crime addict and I love Lime Crime. So they sent me their eyeshadow primer and I just adore it. It's so awesome. So this is it here, and it comes in this little container. I'm going to read some information from the website because I want to tell you guys about this. So this is it here, and this is what the product looks like. You can apply with your fingers. As you can see, it's really thick, but I like to use a concealer brush first to get a little bit of the product out. Obviously you don't need that much, but you can use the end of a clean brush, or you can use a spatula, or you can use a concealer brush. But make sure if you are using a brush that it is one that is made out of synthetic bristles, because anything made out of real hair bristles or, you know, sable bristles is a little bit hard to get the product out of the brush. So I use a brush to just get a little bit of the product out, and then I apply that to my eyelid with the brush, and then use the warmth of your fingertips. Still got a little bit on there. Use the warmth of your fingertips to you know, pat the product lightly into your eye area and just blend it all so you have a really thin layer of the product, and so that it's a skin tone kind of colour, so it's going to suit everybody. This is the colour bit. My camera's going to focus. So that's it there. So why do you need an eyeshadow primer? It's mainly because you want to intensify the colour of your eyeshadow. So this is exactly what this product does. It intensifies the colour, it prevents creasing so your eyeshadow doesn't crease. It's also moisture resistant, which means it's sweat proof. So a lot of people have really oily eyelids, and that's what's going to make your eyeshadow slip all over the place and come off if your eye, because your eye's constantly moving, and if you've got oily eyelids, which a lot of us do, then that's what makes the eyeshadow come off, is your eyelids. So if you put an eyeshadow primer down, then your eyeshadow is going to, you know, last that much longer, and it's also going to intensify the colour as well. It also comes in this gorgeous little tiny gift box here. And that's what I love about Lime Crime, is the packaging is absolutely superior. Not only are their products excellent, but the packaging just goes above and beyond, because let's face it, half of the reason why you buy a makeup product is the packaging. And yes, it's good that if the product is fantastic, but I mean, if the packaging is unattractive, you know, it's not going to entice you to purchase the product. So I love their packaging. I mean, the detail with the little bow that they've got on there, which is their little emblem, and with their unicorn, they've got little tips and tricks on the side of the box here. So it says smooth a thin layer over eyelids using your fingertip, apply eyeshadow promptly, remove with a waterproof eye makeup remover. So that's got little tips on the side there. Makeup artist tip on this side says eyeshadow helper intensifies colour, prevents creasing, and even makes your eyeshadow sweat resistant so you can look flawless all day. And that's so true. So it's a cute little packaging, so they make great gifts. The Lime Crime products, you know, definitely make great gifts. So I'm going to show you guys how I apply now the eyeshadow helper, the Lime Crime Candy Eyed Eyeshadow Helper, to my eye, and then check out part 2 of this video, and you'll be able to see this kind of makeup tutorial that I've done with these eye colours. I've got silver and a bluey kind of tone and a purple, which is Mirror Mirror, Twilight and Impress by Lime Crime. So I'll show you guys in part 2 the magic dust that I also received from Lime Crime, and show you guys how to create this tutorial. But I'll now show you how to put the eye primer on. Now I'm going to show you how to apply the Lime Crime Candy Eyed Eyeshadow Helper. I'm using the Mary Kay concealer brush,
This is a synthetic brush, and I'm just going to use this as a tool to get a little bit of the product out of the container. And now I'm going to apply this to my eyelid, concentrating on the mobile lid, and then I'm going to start blending the product up into the crease. The warmth of your fingertip will help blend the product, and you want to keep patting until it's all blended in, so you have a really nice thin base to work with to put your eyeshadow over the top.
limecrimemakeup.com, and the eyeshadow helper is very reasonably priced. It's $17 US, which is really good, and you get 7 grams. It's 7 grams. Check out limecrimemakeup.com, click on the eyes section, and then you can find the candy eye helper. I'll put a link below. The eyeshadow helper, it's $17 US, and it's really good value. And the thing I like about this eyeshadow primer is the fact that it's really thick. So that means that you're going to be able to get that even kind of coat on your eyes, and the eyeshadow just stays on. Put a little bit of this on the back of my hand, and just put a little bit, blend it in with my fingers, and apply a little bit of eyeshadow over the top of the eye primer. La la la. And see how it just totally grabs to the primer. Now let me apply some eyeshadow without the primer to my hand. Okay, look at the intensity. This is without the primer, this is with the primer. So with that just little bit of primer underneath, look how much the pigment sticks to the skin, and look at the intensity of the colour. I mean, this, I'm totally packing it on. Okay, here we go. Blow off the excess. Blowing. I'm blowing on this one, and look, nothing's happening. It's not coming off. So, you know, this is the intensity of your eyeshadow, you know, on your eye if you're using the loose eye dusts without the primer, and this is with the primer. So it makes such a difference to, you know, keep this eyeshadow on. And yesterday I had Impress Mirror Mirror, and I had the Cupcake Thief, and I had kind of like a purple shimmery eye, and like at the end of the day my eyeshadow was still on, and I couldn't believe it. And someone said to me at like 10 o'clock at night, wow, your eyeshadow's so pretty today, it's so sparkly. And I think to myself, well, it wouldn't have been that sparkly and pretty at the end of the day if I hadn't have used the eye primer. So I really love this eye primer. It does say that you do need to use an eye makeup remover. The one I recommend is by Mary Kay, the oil-free eye makeup remover. It's the best one that I've used, so check this one out. But I really love this eye candy eyeshadow helper, so check out limecrimemakeup.com for the info, and check out my blog for a little bit more information and my review. I will leave part 2 of this video, which is the tutorial to show you how to get this kind of triple eyeshadow effect with all these pretty colours. So thanks guys for watching. Bye!